As we got into the writing process, we realized, you know, being our third record and everything, it was kind of time for us to do something a little bit different.
After the first few months that we started writing, we had a bunch of songs that were good. I don't think they were necessarily bad, they just weren't really different or special.
I sat down and sort of, again, tried to figure out what it was that we needed to do to get ourselves excited again about music.
We knew that we wanted to change, but we didn't know how.
It had to sound like Simple Plan, but to the next level.
I didn't really have the sort of confidence in what we were coming up with, and I didn't have the excitement.
When we sat down as a band at the end of the cycle of the second record and talked about evolving, changing, we didn't know exactly what we wanted to do to make that change, but we knew that something needed to happen.
It was important that it was fresh sounding for us.
After a lot of talk and a lot of just kind of looking into ourselves and saying, are we really ready? Do we have what we need? We realized that, you know what, maybe we need to take more time to write, and maybe we need to take more time to make a record that would seem more important, more different and more special sounding.
More everything, more Simple Plan, but at the same time more original and more fresh. So we weren't going to stop till we had that.
But we needed to find a way to maintain our identity while evolving.
And coming up with that idea or coming up with that direction was actually the hard part.
That evolution was not going to happen like in 2 or 3 months. It was something that needed time.
So we started writing, and some good songs came out, but they weren't, you know, they weren't at that point yet.
And it just kind of felt like good songs, but maybe a little flat.
So we kept writing and writing and writing and writing, till eventually we realized that we had nothing.
While all this stuff was going on, we were getting a lot of pressure to, let's go in the studio, like let's put out this record.
It was stressful because everybody was kind of questioning what we were doing.
We didn't want to do a record super quick either, to not like it as much as we're going to like this one, you know?
We said, you know what, at a certain point we were like, F it. We got to do this the way it's going to be, and if it takes an extra month or 2 or 3, then we're just going to do it.
The sound of this record kind of came together when we didn't really know what to do or how to write or what kind of genre or what kind of directions we wanted to go into.
We eventually started to look for other avenues to try to change the sound a little bit.
We're kind of blocked here. Let's get people to help us and make this record better.
We kind of, you know, asked around about who we should work with.
Maybe we just need somebody to sort of show us like a different road, like a different door.
Started looking for producers and stuff that we could do, that we could work with and have different influence to come kind of spice up our Simple Plan sound.
And that's when the idea of working with Danger, Nate, came about.
And apparently this guy wanted to branch out in rock and roll as well, so it kind of went hand in hand, you know, like he wanted to work with a rock band, we wanted to work with somebody like him.
The first day we got there, it was a little awkward. We met up with him, and he's a kind of very shy guy, so it was kind of like we didn't really know how that was going to play out.
We got there, it was kind of weird. We didn't know what he was going to do. He just said, you know, well, I'll just do my thing, and you guys let me know when you like it, and we'll start working on that.
Really kind of came together really quick, and I think it was because he threw us in a different writing space.
This is our secret weapon.
The way that we were able to make it sound genuine and sound, you know, not so contrived was that we wrote it with him.
Just trying to combine our ideas and come up with the best chorus.
And he came up with loops, production ideas that were very, very interesting. Those ideas kind of triggered new songs, triggered like a new direction.
He's got like a few little machines and this big machine up there.
Gets there, puts his headphones on, and like starts with a beat, writes a piece on it, and then what we would do is that we'd listen to everything he'd be doing, and then when we liked them, he'd be like, hey, dude, that's good, okay, let me grab my guitar. Start writing in that, and we'd kind of build a song that would start from what we'll call a groove.
We figured, let's just try it, and then if it sounds weird for us, then we'll pull it back, and if it sounds good, then we'll just keep going.
It was very interesting to blend in his kind of production ideas with the songs that were already there, and also taking his ideas and like going further and pushing it.
It's actually pretty cool to work like that. It's just like somebody gives you like 1,000 really good ideas, and you just like pick the right ones that go with the ones that you already had, you know, having started the recording of the song. So kind of builds and builds on top to make it a really good song.
And we never really did that before, and everything sounded so fresh and exciting again.
It's not like we did like a 180, but we added a new flavor.
A flavor of the flavor.
It was still Simple Plan, but the next level Simple Plan.
I would say this is when the record started to take shape.
It's either going to be amazing and people are going to love it, or it's going to be a big joke.
After that collaboration with Danger, like a lot of things happened, and it just kind of poured out really quickly.
We're taking risks with this one, and I feel like it's going to be an important record for us, so
It really felt like we found the right balance.
I guess we'll see. We will see, my friends. When I'm Gone was all written around this one beat that Danger had done. It was like this little
Right away, you can hear Danger's touch.
and it was like just one little beat that felt so cool.
He gets like the coolest tones.
But there's a beat to it, but there's the band on top at the same time.
The whole song just came about from that one little groove.
The verse is a little smaller, and then it really soars in the choruses.
What does it say? Leave the
Leave the past in the past, gonna find the future.
oh, leave the past in the past. I got you.
Cool line, right?
Yeah.
It was a lot of like excitement because that sound just sounded really great. Like it was an